Thanks for visiting Jessica St. Clair's studio. It is such a beautiful day today. I thought I'd take the studio outside. And in celebration of the kickoff of the summer season, I have some pieces I'd like to share with you. Let's take a look. So first up is Clyde the Swirl. This is one of my favorite pieces, and this one was years in the making. It features 3 different photographs that are kind of painted together. I took the picture of the seagull one day at the beach. I took the picture of the ocean a different day, a different year at another beach. And the sky is a photograph I took from my front porch when a storm was rolling in. So separately, each photograph was interesting, but not quite it. So I decided to combine all 3 for a really dramatic, interesting effect and made it black and white to really highlight that drama. Clyde the Swirl is created on 2 pieces of canvas, gallery wrapped, and then I built this backboard for it out of fencing, and I added natural ropes just to bring in some more texture and another color, and I just really love this piece. It even won People's Choice Award at a recent Arts Council juried photography show, and I'm really proud of it. Next up is Tranquility. I took this picture in Ocean City, Maryland on a vacation, and there was a lot of hubbub going on. There was lots of noise and laughter and swimming and splashing and all the fun summertime sounds. And I looked over and there was just this tranquil area, just pristinely peaceful. And it reminded me so much of home, the Jersey Shore, where there's just miles and miles of beach, nothing else, and it's just quiet. It's my happy place, and it's where I go to be centered. And this reminded me of that, so I wanted to capture this lovely moment, and I wrote Tranquility in the sand, and every time I look at it, it takes me back there. This piece is called Good Lives, and it features a quote that I just love and I think rings very true. And I realize it's probably harder for you to read it on this video than it is to see the real thing in person, so I'll read it to you. If we live good lives, the times are also good. As we are, such are the times. So I think that's just a really nice thought to live by. And I wanted to combine that with natural elements. So I took wood from my wood pile and laid it down and photographed it because I love the different textures and the cracks and the way it's peeling and aging just so beautifully, and the lights and darks and the roundness. I just love taking pictures of things found in nature in their natural beauty. And now I'd like to introduce you to Midnight Hosta. This particular plant is extra special to me because it's been in my family for generations. To me, it's like a pillar of strength. It started off at my great-grandmother's house. When my grandparents built their first home together, she planted it in their yard. When my parents built their first house, my grandparents planted it in my parents' yard. And now, today, it's in my front yard. So one morning I walked outside and it was wet and there were dewdrops dripping off of the leaves, and it was so beautiful. It was like a perfect mirror reflection of the flowers in these crystal dewdrops. So I really wanted to capture that. So I looked at the picture after I took it, and that part was really neat, but it was distracting because there was a lot of other plants and flowers and colors and things going on in the background that weren't really important. So I decided to turn this into a nighttime scene and make it mostly black and white and just bring in really subtle colors of the lavender and the details in the dewdrops, so that becomes the focal point. This piece is called Tomorrow's Promise. I find myself very drawn to pathways and thinking about where you are now in relation to where you want to be and where you're going and what's going to happen, and what you need to do now to make that happen. And this piece is called Jellyfish Amorphous. And I'm also very drawn to tiny little details, intricate details, especially found in nature. So this jellyfish had washed up on the beach and was just glistening in the sunshine, and you could see all these repeating circles and dots and lines, and it was so perfect. And I just think it's really cool what nature can make, and I love to capture it. So thank you so much for hanging out with Jessica St. Clair Studio Outdoors. I really appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out what I've been working on. If you'd like to see more about any of these pieces or the huge collection of additional work I have, please visit jessicastclairstudio.com. I'm also represented by the Palette and the Page Gallery in Elkton, Maryland, and Arts by the Bay Gallery in Havre de Grace, Maryland. So stop by either of those for an assortment of my work on exhibit all the time. Have a great day.